You may all be seated. Good morning and welcome to the School of Dentistry Oath-Taking Ceremony 2022. My name is Dr. Kathy Makwabe-Chilwane, the chairperson of the Marketing Committee of the School of Dentistry, and I will be your program director this morning. Please note the following important house rules. Please remember to switch off your cellular phones or put them on flight mode. The toilet ablution facilities are as follows. To my left, out of this lecture hall, the first is the men's, the second is the ladies. Please note that you are not allowed to take photos or videos with their cell phones, as their professional photographers are on duty. This is a formal ceremony. Anyone causing disturbance and disturbing the program will be asked to leave the auditorium. If necessary, they'll be escorted out of the lecture. Please note that when it's time to congratulate the students, please clap only after all the awards the particular student has received, as some students will be receiving more than one award or prize. Please wait for the announcer's guidance for you to clap or ululate accordingly. To all the students, please remember please stand and wave so that they can see who you are. Okay, then Prof. Flavia Senkubonge, the Deputy Dean of Stakeholder and Relations. Prof. S.L. Shangase, the Chair of the School of Dentistry. Dr. D. Pekane, Chief Director of Oral Health Therapeutic Services, Gauteng Department of Health, in absentia. Prof. P. Hlongwa, Head Department of Orthodontics. How, Prof? There we go, thank you. Prof. V. van Heerden, Head Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Pathology. Prof. M. Mabongo, Head Department of Maxillofacial and Oral Surgery. Prof. A. Bayat, Head Department of Community Dentistry. Prof. L. Sykes, Head Department of Prosthodontics and House Mother. Dr. M. Biechte, Acting Head, Department of Periodontics and Oral Medicine. Prof. Z. Valley, Head Department of Odontology. Prof. Van der Berg Klute, Head Department of Dental Management Sciences. Prof. C. Postma, Program Manager, Education and Education School of Dentistry. Dr. Zin Kambule, Chairperson of Tutoring Committee and also works closely with Prof. Postma in education. Ms. M. Murule, Class Guardian BOH 3, 2022. Dr. J. Kutsie, Class Guardian, BCHD 5, 2022. My apology. I skipped Prof. C. Van Wyk, the Assistant Director, Oral Hygiene. Mr. A. Philip, Chairperson, School of Dentistry House Committee. In absentia. Okay. Then let us also welcome our soon-to-be colleagues, the general sponsors, parents, family members, and friends, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we welcome 32 new dentists and 8 oral hygienists in the dentistry profession. To the new colleagues, you are about to embark on a fantastic voyage of your life, for which you have prepared for many years. You are here today because of your hard work, and your presence here today is a testimony of that. You are entering an arena of great responsibility. As you carry this title, society will also start treating you differently and expecting more from you. In whatever you do, do not forget who you are. You are first a human being who must also treat others in the same manner they wish to be treated. Congratulations on your achievement. So our program for this morning is short, direct, and I will need your cooperation to make it superb. Our first item will be the welcome address. Was supposed to be Prof. C. Diacher, and he will, Prof. Steenkamp will be standing on his behalf to give the welcome address. Over to you, Prof. Steenkamp. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. What a joyous occasion. And I'd like to welcome you to the University of Pretoria for the parents that have not been here. But most of all, a big, big welcome to the class of 2022, to our dentists and our oral hygienists that are completing or graduating, basically, and doing the most important, their oath-taking today. I want to see you smile. You must be so happy. We're happy. Your parents are smiling more than you. You've done the hard work. They've supported you through this whole long journey, and I can see the proud parents that they are. Quite correctly, your life starts now. You are going out, flying out of the university, being our alumni, going and into practice, working with patients, what you've trained to do. So you might feel a little bit scared. Today you are so happy, but when you walk in there the first day, you might be a bit scared. But rest assured, you know what to do. We don't let any student go out of here without the abilities to do what they should do. The one thing that is very important in today's life is that will be the start and not the finish of your learning. This is where you are going to still become or remain a life changer and a lifelong learner, where you're going to go further and excel and come back to us. We also call it paying the way forward. That is our new terminology. You are going to be our ambassadors. We're going to call on you to come and give speeches to others, to motivate them. We're going to get in contact with you. We also want to know what has happened to you afterwards as well. Life doesn't stop here, that we become your parents in a sense, just for this time, and you spend the majority of your day with us, and thereafter we don't want to know about you. We want to keep in touch. So we wish you extremely well on the way forward, and we really say a hearty congratulations to you all. And we will also be seeing you naturally at the graduation as too. But as I say, I can really see the parents. And I want to have you congratulate the parents, your parents, for supporting you through this journey. Let's give a hand of applause to the parents. And then we are also going to give a hand of applause to our lecturers, who have also supported you, have been here through all the times. When you had a problem, they were your mother, your father, whatever, listened to you, gave you support, and led you on the right way. Thank you very much for your dedication to our students, really looking after them. This is really highly appreciated. Thank you. And then we will all recognize you for your hard work. Congratulations once again. Enjoy the day. You've worked hard, celebrate hard as well. Congratulations.
Thank you, Prof. Steenkamp, for the warm welcome and those kind words. An occasion such as this would not be complete would only be complete with a great speaker. Please join me as we welcome the CEO of the School of Dentistry, Prof. S.L. Shangase. Before we welcome her, an initial was left out of Prof. S.L. Shangase's name. It is the letter P. Prof is a pioneering woman. She is a pioneer in that she was the first Black female prosthodontist, periodontist in South Africa. Now, Prof. S.L.P. Shangase, the podium is yours.
Good morning, class of 22. And good morning to the parents, the colleagues, the fellow students, ladies and gentlemen. It's truly an honor to stand before you this morning, to introduce a phenomenal woman, a great academic, and a trailblazer, Prof. Senkubuge. Let me tell you more about her. Prof. Flavia Senkubuge is a medical doctor, public health medicine specialist, and global public health advocate. Prof. Senkubuge is the Deputy Dean, Stakeholder Relations at the Faculty of Health Sciences at the University of Pretoria. She is also the immediate past president of the Colleges of Medicine South Africa. The CMSA is the apex body of medicine in South Africa and one of the most prestigious bodies of medicine on the African continent. She's the current chair of the WHO Afro-Region African Advisory Council on Research and Development, concerned with the advising the WHO Afro-Regional Director on matters concerning health research and development in Africa. I'm not done yet. She's the president of Women in Global Health, South Africa. The Women in Global Health is a global movement which chapters across the globe and is concerned with achieving gender equality within global health leadership. She's the vice president of the African Federation of Public Health Association, an organization concerned with advocating and promoting public health in Africa. She's a recipient of the prestigious Kofi Annan Fellowship in Public Health Leadership, and also recently recognized by the Harvard Public Health as one of the 25 standout voices in African public health. At heart, she is a philanthropist. and is passionate about mentoring the generation of leaders. We could not have been graced with a better guest speaker than Prof. Flavia Sinkoboke. Can you please put your hands together?
Program Director, Dr. DC Magobe, Prof. Shanga, say thank you for that generous introduction. And I really cannot say, I speak at many global stages, as I was saying to Prof. Shanga, but this is such a great honor for me, and I'm so humbled because it just hits differently when you're invited by colleagues. So I really am greatly honored and extremely flattered to be the speaker this morning. I want to recognize our distinguished guests. I want to recognize all my colleagues from the Faculty of Health Sciences, particularly the School of Dentistry. I want to recognize the family or the friends. I want to recognize our special students. And in the proverbial South African language, when we're lazy to read everybody, we just say, all protocol observed. Again, I cannot say how honored I am to add my voice in celebrating your enormous achievement this morning and witness you coming and being part of this amazing fraternity of ours. We live in a world where so many are constantly becoming quite disillusioned about so much. And really, there is a lot to be disillusioned about. And as a people, we have started to even become disillusioned about a great deal, more so about humanity. And yet, even in the midst of what we experience, no matter how we experience and how much loss and devastation we experience, no matter how often everything we hope for may be lost, and no matter how often our hearts are broken, there are ideals, there are beliefs, and there are special moments like today, and these moments are always so sacred. An oath is one of these moments, and they are one of the most special experiences. And I really want to say that these moments and in these experiences in our existence, they really remain quite sacred. And one of the authors that I really like to quote is Brian S. Woods, and he said, "The sacredness of the world is that it pursued the light." And as each one of you sit here today, you are a symbolic representation of the pursuit of light. Light of healing, light of health, light of restoration, light of well-being. Throughout the test of time, taking an oath has really remained an integral part of history, from Roman soldiers swearing allegiance to taking oaths in the Middle Ages. But the question really always remains, and many people ask, why should I take an oath, and what's the purpose of an oath? And what are the situations and circumstances, and why is it significant to take an oath? And so as each one of you sit here today, you have overcome numerous obstacles to arrive at this destination. And I will be remiss not to take a pause and say these particular classes that we graduate to the parents have seen incredible challenges, one of them especially COVID-19. And what may be an obstacle to one may not be the same to another, regardless. Each one of you has managed to endure and to triumph over personal circumstances to achieve a goal that you've set before for yourselves. And today is a culmination of your strength, of your sacrifice, and of your determination. You have succeeded. You have won. And you've achieved that which you set out for yourself years ago to complete. At the beginning of this degree, many of you had individual ambitions. You may not have been sure whether you will achieve them or not, but here you are. Here you sit today. Many, many, many have sat before you in the same position that you sit in today, and many will come after you, even when you have left, and they will sit in the same position that you're sitting on now. But one thing binds each and every single person together, those who've gone before, those who are seated here, and those who will come after you for many years after. It is the commitment. It is the commitment to uphold your profession at all costs, to execute your work with the utmost dignity, with the utmost decorum, the utmost respect, the utmost humility, and that is the oath that you take in today. This ceremony that is taking place this morning that we're calling the oath-taking ceremony is actually a time for you to make a promise, not only to yourself, but to your profession, your colleagues, but most importantly, to our precious, precious patients. Today, you are promising to treat our patients with dignity, with honesty, with humility, no matter who they are, no matter the circumstances. You are promising to honor them with the gift that you've been given and the gift that you've been blessed with. And that gift is a gift of you being a healer. And you are promising to use that gift for good and never, ever to bring harm to our precious, precious patients. So the promise that you make today will be your guiding star for many, many years to come when you are confronted with challenging decisions, when you question yourself, when you doubt yourself. And let me tell you, even us who are sitting here in front of you, we have questioned ourselves. We have doubted ourselves many, many times. It's not unique. And so during that time, when you experience these moments, the words that you say today will serve as a center. And I want to repeat that. The words that you say today will serve as a center to which you will always return in order to remember why you do what you do. A simple way of approaching the depth of an oath is that it is a promise where something and where you consider it sacred, and to those present, your parents, your friends this morning, when the oath is taken, they act as witnesses to the oath takers. And they act as witnesses so that they could hold you and should hold you accountable to fulfill the promises that you're making today. So yes, your family, your friends, and colleagues present here today are equally honor-bound to hold you to the promise that you make. Oath-taking is the most significant part of any health profession's career. And so as excited as you are today, and I don't want to put a damper on it, with the knowledge that you are now officially qualified, do not lose sight of how solemn this moment is here today. And so as you take your vow, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come and how much you had to give up. Many of you, I repeat, have lost a great deal. Many of you have sacrificed to sit here. The sacrifices also made by your families, your loved ones, in order to ensure that you're able to celebrate this moment today are truly enormous. And like Professor Vanessa, you can never give enough thanks to your family and loved ones. And please, please put your hands together for them. I do want you to remember that not all professions take oaths, or not all professions make vows. And this is a testament then to your profession And so the knowledge that your profession calls for you to take an oath before you are able to practice serves as a significant reminder of the immense responsibility that you have before you. Take in each and every single word, understand and absorb the significance of this moment. You have all worked hard to be here today, and don't forget to take in the moment and pat yourselves on the back. Please give yourself a massive round of applause. And so I do want to say, I say it at many of the graduation ceremonies that I speak at, and I think it's important for me to continue that tradition. I want to say you are worthy. You matter. You have earned your place, and you will do well going forward. And many of the parents wonder, is my child going to be okay? You will be okay. Whatever challenges you face in the field going forward, never forget what you've already overcome. Yes, the challenges will come, but know this: continue to learn, continue to grow, and when you are in the field, remember that you're not only representing yourself, but you're representing this great institution where you come from. You're representing your profession. You're representing your colleagues. You're representing your family. And you are honoring those who've gone before you. And so in all you do, never lose your humility. Remain deeply humble. Respect your patients because they have given you the honor of treating them when they are at their most vulnerable. Treat them with love. Treat them with humility and the utmost care. Treat your colleagues with the same gentility. Never forget who held you up and who supported you in order for you to reach where you are. Hold them close. Don't forget them. And most importantly, be kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember to take care of yourselves. Take care of your physical health, your mental health. Rest. Rest when you need to, because when you are at your best, you are able to give your best. And so as you take this oath today, remember that these are just more than mere words. It is a promise, a sacred one. Take it to heart that it may guide your heart and mind. I wish you well, and I want to leave you with one of my favorite blessings from the Native Americans, which is called the Pueblo blessing. Hold on to what is good, even if it is a handful of dirt. Hold on to what you believe, even if it is a tree that stands by itself. Hold on to what you must do, even if it is a long way from here. Hold on to life, even if it's easier to let go. I thank you.
Wow. Okay. Before I continue, Prof. Shangase, SLP Shangase, please welcome back to present our guest speaker with a small gift. Thank you for those inspiring words, messages from our guest speaker, Prof. Flavia, as we mostly call her. And now this is that moment we've all been waiting for with bated breath. The announcement of results, prizes, awards. We're going to first start with the BOH. The presenter is Prof. Candice van Wyk, the Assistant Director of Oral Hygiene. Over to you.
Good morning, Dumelang, Sawubona, Goeiemorgen. It is indeed my privilege to introduce you to our BOH graduates for 2022 and to announce the prizes and the awards and also that they have passed, so the results for today. So first on the list, Janay Appel. You can stand on the first little cross you see there. Thank you. All right. So Janay receives the Oral Hygiene Prize for the best overall performance during the BOH program. Can I please ask Ms. Marule to hand over the prize on behalf of the sponsor? And the sponsor is Uhasa. Mpo, you can stand in the middle. Okay, don't go. Okay, so, all right, so Janay also receives the Orthodontic Prize for the best performance in orthodontics. May I please ask Prof. Slungwa if you can hand over the prize on behalf of the sponsor, Ortho Emporium. Janay has obtained the first position in the class and she receives the degree cum laude. Congratulations. Alnay Botha. And remember to look at the camera and smile. Congratulations, Alnay. You pass and you're going to receive your degree. Well done. Melindy de Jager. Smile, Melindy. Okay. Melindy obtains the Clinical Oral Hygiene Prize for the best performance in oral hygiene, clinical oral hygiene. Ms. Marule, would you please hand over the prize? The prize is sponsored by Wright Milners. Melindy also receives the Comprehensive Patient Management Prize for the best performance in comprehensive patient management. This prize is sponsored by Goodex, but Prof. Posma, would you please come to hand over the prize? Melindy obtains the 3rd position in the class and she receives the degree cum laude. Congratulations. Megan Hendrikse. Megan obtains the prize for the best oral presentation on a topic in oral hygiene. She receives the 3rd prize there. This prize is sponsored by Prime Dental. May I please ask Prof. Posma to please hand over the prize? Prof. Posma, you can please remain if you don't mind. So Megan also obtains the Radiography Prize for the best overall performance in radiography, sponsored by Plan Mecca. Thanks, Prof. Posma. Megan also receives the Oral Pathology Prize for the best performance in oral pathology, and sponsored by Ivodent, and again, Prof. Postma, if you won't mind. Megan obtains the 2nd position in class and she receives the degree cum laude. Congratulations, Megan. Riatlegile Mangope. So Riatlegile, or we actually just call him Ria. It sounds as though he's in trouble, right? If we say Riatlegile. So Ria obtains the prize for the best overall presentation on a topic in oral hygiene, and he obtained the 1st prize there. This prize is sponsored by Prime Dental. Prof. Postma, would you please hand over the prize? Ria also obtained or receives the Community Service Prize for the best performance in community service. And this prize is sponsored by Eugenie Brevis. May I please ask Ms. Marule to hand over the prize? Okay, and then Ria also wins the Periodontics Prize for the best performance in periodontics. And this prize is sponsored by Meridol. Ms. Marule, if you would please hand over the prize. Congratulations, Ria. Talia Pereira. Congratulations, Talia. You will receive your degree. Florina Ralakuku. Congratulations, Florina. You pass and you will receive your degree. And Sipukazi Skele. Congratulations, Sipu. Sipu will receive a degree and she passes the course. Congratulations to all our BOH graduates for 2022. I think we can just give a nice round of applause for everyone.
I think another round of applause for oral hygiene students. Thank you, Prof. Van Wyk, for the sterling job done. All right. Now I'm going to call on Prof. Postma to announce the results, prizes for BCHD, Bachelor of Dentistry students. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome, and it's my privilege to announce the results for our BCHD students this morning, as well as the prizes and the awards. So just to start off, congratulations to you all. You probably achieved one of the hardest things in your life that you are going to achieve. It's one of the opportunities you got, and you took it, and you made a success of it. So congratulations. So today we also reward some of the hard work. So some of the prizes and awards are going to be announced. So congratulations to all the winners as well. So let's start with the students. So the first student on the list is Zoaib Syed Ahmed. He's unfortunately not be able to attend today. He's overseas. So in absentia, congratulations to him. So he passes the course and he will receive his degree. So the next person on the list is Kelly Anthony. Kelly, you may come forward. Kelly passes the course and she will receive the BCHD degree. Congratulations. Kiash Aryun. You can come forward. So when I call your name, you just may walk forward. So Kiash passes the course and he will also receive his degree. Congratulations, Kiash. Hayden Barnard. Hayden passes the course. Congratulations, Hayden. Marnel Bester. Marnel passes the course. Congratulations, Marnel. So the next student on the list is Muhammad Dasu. He's unfortunately also not able to attend today, so congratulations in absentia. Ilam Dawood. Ilam passes the course. Congratulations, Ilam. Buchle Tlamini. Buchle passes the course. Congratulations, Buchle. Clara Dreyer. Now, Clara receives the prize for the best performance in pedodontics, sponsored by Wright Milners. I'm going to ask Professor Valley to come and hand over the prize. Clara also obtains the 4th position in the class. So the next graduate is Mispa Esak. Now, Mispa can also not attend today, so congratulations to Mispa in absentia. Nadine Ferreira. Nadine passes the course and she will also receive a degree. Congratulations, Nadine. Larushan Govender. Larushan passes the course. Congratulations, Larushan. Turfa Guman. Turfa passes the course and she will receive a degree. Congratulations, Turfa. So the next graduate is also not present here today. His name is Muhammad Hasim. So congratulations, Muhammad. He also passes the course. Ivita Ivanov. Ivita passes the course. Congratulations, Ivita. Letitia Candolo. Now, Letitia receives the Clinical Orthodontics Prize for the best performance in clinical orthodontics, which is sponsored by Professor Billy Wiltshire. Can I please call on Professor Slongwa to come and hand over the prize? So Letitia passes the course. Congratulations. Raiza Kazi. Raiza passes the course. Congratulations, Raiza. Rudolf Kreer. Rudolf passes the course and he receives the 8th position in the class. Congratulations, Rudolf. Tamsin McKenzie. So she is receiving 2 awards, so I'm going to read both of them and then we will do the honors after that. So the first one is the bronze medal from the South African Dental Association for the best results in prosthodontics. The second one is the gold medal of the South African Dental Association for conspicuous leadership qualities, character, and sportsmanship. She also receives the 10th position in the class. So can I ask Prof. Shangasi to hand over the awards? Is here. Yeah, the SADA representative is here. Can I ask you to maybe come forward and also just congratulate the graduate. And maybe stay on the side because there's a few bit more to come. So the next person on my list is Safia Muhammad. Safia passes the course, so congratulations, Safia. Zina Matajowski. Zina receives 2 prizes. So the first one is the bronze medal from the South African Dental Association for the best results in public oral health. She also receives the prize for public oral health for community service, sponsored by Colgate. So congratulations. Is there somebody from Colgate perhaps? I'll ask Dr. Nkambule to hand over the prize by Colgate. Zina, just stay there. There's another one. There's also the Diagnostic Imaging Prize for the best performance in diagnostic imaging, sponsored by Ivudent. So, Dr. Nkambule, can you also come and hand over that prize, please? Already. Thank you, Zina. Muhsina Musa. Muhsina receives the prize, the SARA Gold Medal for the best results in comprehensive patient management, obviously sponsored by the South African Dental Association, and the Goodex Prize, sponsored by Goodex. And can you please come and hand over Prof. Valley? Okay, so congratulations, Muhsina. Okay, so next person, hold on to your hats. Muhsina Musa. Umi Musa. Sorry, I always get confused. So I'm going to read all the prizes first and then we can hand them over. So, first one, bronze medal for the best performance in orthodontics, sponsored by the South African Dental Association. Then the next one is the bronze medal for the best results in orofacial surgery, also by the South African Dental Association. The Excellence in Periodontics Prize for the best performance in clinical periodontics by SASPIO. Then the Restorative Dentistry Prize for the best performance in restorative dentistry, sponsored by Wright Milners. The Dental Materials Prize for the best performance in dental materials, also sponsored by Wright Milners. The best performance in the final year prize for the final year of study. She obtains the first position in the class and she will get a degree cum laude. No. Congratulations, Umi. Panashi Mutepfa. Panashi passes the course, so congratulations, Panashi. Anis Orendal. So I'm also going to read all the awards and then we do all the handouts at the end. So the first one is the South African Dental Association Gold Medal for exceptional achievement in her academic career. So that's for all years of study. And that is the highest honor that can be bestowed on an undergraduate student in the School of Dentistry. She also receives the bronze medal for the best results in maxillofacial pathology in 2022, also by the South African Dental Association. Then the South African Dental Association bronze medal for the best results in odontology, as well as the best results in periodontology, another bronze medal from the South African Dental Association. She also receives the Endodontics Prize for the best performance in endodontics. Also the Orofacial Surgery Theory Prize for the best performance in the theoretical aspects of orofacial surgery, sponsored by Selective Surgical. Then also the Clinical Orofacial Surgery Prize for the best performance in clinical orofacial surgery, also sponsored by Selective Surgical. Then the Maxillofacial Pathology Prize for the best performance during the final year study in maxillofacial pathology. She also receives the Restorative Dentistry Prize for the best performance in restorative dentistry. She obtains a second position in the class and will receive a degree cum laude. Congratulations, Anis. Okay, well done, Anis, and congratulations. No. Shanae Olwager. Shanae receives the South African Dental Association Gold Medal for conspicuous leadership qualities, character, and sportsmanship. She obtains the third position in the class and will receive a degree cum laude. Congratulations, Shanae. Aisha Patel. Aisha passes the course. Congratulations, Aisha. Gemma Pelezon. Gemma passes the course and obtains the 5th position in the class. Congratulations, Gemma. Shanae Pick. Shanae passes the course. Congratulations, Shanae. Refilwe Ramugayana. Refilwe passes the course. Congratulations, Refilwe. Nafia Sidat. Nafia passes the course and obtains the 7th position in the class. Congratulations, Nafia. Nadia Ace. Nadia passes the course. So congratulations, Nadia. Angela Wang. Angela passes the course. So congratulations, Angela. Ilse Weppener. Ilse passes the course, so congratulations, Ilse. Runel Woods, formerly known to us as Runel Nodier. Runel passes the course and obtains the 9th position in the class. So, congratulations, Runel. Then, Pingxing Wu. She is not here with us today, so also congratulations to her in absentia. She obtains the 6th position in the class. And last but not least, Avande Zuma. Avande passes the course, so congratulations, Avande. Can I ask that everybody just gives a big round of applause to all our graduates? And just from my side, the final word, graduates, you got this opportunity in life. So far, you passed your undergraduate degree. So now you're going to take an oath. You're going to go out in society, hopefully to make a difference. So I want you to set goals for yourself. I challenge you to do that, but most of all, to self-reflect on everything that you do and to make adaptations to become better. But most of all, practice your profession with integrity, which means that you have to do the right thing always, even when people are not looking. So from my side, congratulations again and well done.
Let us thank Prof. Postma for the great job. Well done. And another massive round of applause for our graduates, colleagues. Okay, before I call her on stage, let me tell you further about the pioneering lady. Prof. S.L.P. Shangase has again pioneered to be the first Black woman CEO, Faculty of Health Science, School of Dentistry, University of Pretoria. I guess it was written in the stars for her to pioneer, as she has done, because she is even the only girl child among her male siblings. Let's welcome Prof. S.L.P. Shangase on the podium. She will be taking the students through their oath. We will be starting with the BOH students. May you look at the oath on your envelope and get your pens ready, and it will also be shown on the screen, the oath for BOH students, or BOH graduates, actually. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Makobe. I'm not so sure who's the source of your information, but thank you. Good morning once more, ladies and gentlemen, and our colleagues, the new colleagues. We are indeed gathered here this morning to bear witness as the new qualified dentist and oral hygienist. I'm saying it with conviction. Dentist and oral hygienist pledge and commit themselves to the core values and principles that will underpin their practice as healthcare professionals. These are the same values and principles that have guided the profession over the years, from time immemorial, and went on to lay the foundation upon which the standard of training received by our daughters and sons, friends, sisters, brothers, spouses, and our young colleagues in the School of Dentistry at the University of Pretoria. The teaching and training staff in the School of Dentistry, at large, and the university at large, take pride in what they do. Hence, we are confident that our young oral hygienists and dentists will earn the respect and trust of their parents, of their patients, and the community at large. I wish to take this moment to say a big thank you to the staff, to the teaching staff, who are the academics in the School of Dentistry, for they have contributed a great deal to the success of the class of 2022. Not forgetting the professional and administrative staff, the clinical and non-clinical support staff, because in their own little ways, they contribute to the bigger success at the end of the day. Your inputs have yielded great results, as we have witnessed this morning during the announcements of the results by Prof. Posma. Thank you, colleagues. Thank you to all the staff in the university that contributed to the students being here today. Turning to my young colleagues, yes, you are my colleagues from now onwards. Today, as you commit to the core values and principles of the practice in taking this oath, I urge you to pay attention and internalize every word of this pledge, for it is the moral and ethical compass that should guide you for the rest of your professional practice. May you continuously strive to live and understand the deeper meaning of this oath that you are going to take today with every encounter with a patient, starting with your community service. The time has come for you to use the strong wings that have been given to you by the School of Dentistry to fly and soar high as you step into the future, flying the UP flag. Yes, you remain attached to UP. Always remember, as a UP graduate, you carry the UP brand. So carry it with dignity and poise. Thank you for finishing the UP way, and welcome to the circle of life changers. Well done, class of 2022. As we switch gears now, moving to the more serious stuff, as we prepare to take the oath, I will lead you on the oath, and you will repeat after me. At the beginning of the oath, please remember to just say your name after the I. So guys, are you ready? Let's do this. I now call upon the oral hygienist to rise. As an indication of how serious this is, may I request that you raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me. On receiving my degree in oral hygiene, please say your name, do solemnly promise to practice my profession with honesty and integrity. Treat my patients to the best of my knowledge and ability, and never to intentionally cause them harm. Continue to improve my professional knowledge in order to provide the best service to my patients. Treat all information regarding my patients obtained in my professional capacity as strictly confidential. Do nothing to lessen the high esteem in which my university is held. And be worthy of my profession. Please, there are pens next to you. Attach your signature on the oath certificate. Congratulations, class of 2022 oral hygienist. Well done. Moving along, may I invite my fellow dentists to please rise. Can I have my folder? So we're going to do the same. Please, at the beginning of the oath, after the I, remember to say your name. My folder. My folder. Folder. Thank you. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I graduate in dentistry, do solemnly promise to practice my profession with honesty and integrity. Treat my patients to the best of my knowledge and ability, and never to intentionally cause them harm. Continue to improve my professional knowledge in order to provide the best service to my patients. Treat all information regarding my patients obtained in my professional capacity as strictly confidential. Do nothing to lessen the high esteem in which my university is held. And be worthy of my profession. Please attach your signature on that all-important document. Congratulations, class of 2022, our new dentists. A big round of applause to both. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. S.L.P. Shangase. If you didn't know, her first degree was Bachelor of Oral Hygiene before she went on to doing. Did you not do BOH? Not at all. Come again, Prof? My sources, they're disappointing me, ne? Or you're just choosing to be difficult. It could be one of those. But as she says, ladies and gentlemen, she did not do BOH, but my sources says otherwise. We'll now call upon the class rep, BOH 2022, Yane Apple.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Yana Apple, and as the class representative of the Bachelors of Oral Hygiene class of 2022, it is my great honor and privilege to stand here in front of you today as we come to the end of our journey together. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate my fellow class members for reaching this exceptional milestone. Congratulations, you guys. Looking back, I can find great truth in the statement that ordinary efforts won't produce extraordinary outcomes. What you put in is what you will get out. Your output can never be greater than your input. Only extraordinary efforts can generate extraordinary results. And it is truly an extraordinary result to be able to stand here today, to take this pledge and this oath, and be on the verge of entering society as qualified healthcare professionals. Through the wonderful highs and the unfortunate lows through the years, I want to thank all of you for the wonderful friendships that have been forged between us. I know that I speak for all of us when I say that we are incredibly honored and excited to be able to have taken our oath today and enter society as professionals. As Abraham Lincoln once said, "I will prepare and someday my chance will come." It is therefore that we need to give credit where credit is due. And in this case, credit is largely due to the first-class education that we have received from this first-class institution. You have prepared us, and now our time has come. Thus, I want to thank every doctor, professor, lecturer, clinical supervisor that have gotten us to this point through sharing their knowledge, skills, and sometimes very constructive criticism. I would especially like to thank our lecturers in the oral hygiene department who have been there with us from day one. Thus, I would like to thank Professor van Wyk, Ms. Kriya, Ms. Murule, Mr. Masinga, Ms. Musekene, Ms. Sufala, Ms. Mugabe, Prof. Madiba, and in her absence, Mr. Brain. Your guidance has directly correlated to our success today. And last but not least, we cannot neglect to mention those who have witnessed our hard work, dedication, and at some times suffering on a more personal level. To all our loved ones for your constant support, love, and encouragement, we thank you.
Thank you, colleague, Ms. Appel. Best wishes for your future. And now I call upon colleague, Dr. Tamsin Mackenzie.
Good morning and welcome again to everybody. I first want to say another massive congratulations to the class of 2022. And also a massive thank you to all the people without whom we wouldn't be sitting here today. We greatly appreciate you showing your continued support by being here today for us. Thank you again to this dental school, which is an amazing dental school, and all its staff within, which have allowed us to grow, learn, and thrive under your guidance. Today marks a huge milestone in what is just the beginning of our careers. We have now had many years getting to know each other, working together, and although the times were not always easy, through effort, dedication, and perseverance, we can now all finally breathe a collective sigh of relief as we have finally reached the end. It has made me proud the last 5 years to represent such a large group of bright, unique minds. And I truly believe that many of you set the foundation to go very, very far in life. This oath-taking ceremony is important as it gives us the opportunity to have a personal celebration for our own achievements, long before our graduation ceremony next year. For the most part, it may be the last time that we have this many of us celebrating in one room, as everybody goes off to their various community service posts and jobs all over the country, and probably eventually all over the world. We also are the fortunate group that is able to see this once again taking place in person after the tragic pandemic. And the recurring theme here is the commitment that everybody has put into this. To all my fellow colleagues, I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors and look forward to seeing what you accomplish with your dreams and goals. Sit back and enjoy your well-deserved time off before the wheels start spinning again next year. I would like to end off with a very apt quote. Effort is like toothpaste. You can always squeeze out just a little bit more.
Dr. Mackenzie, thank you. And again, best wishes for your future. Class of 22. This cohort of students has proven beyond reasonable doubt that they are robust. They have endured COVID-19 pandemic and its restrictions in all shapes and forms beyond normal challenges of being a student. Class of 2022, you withstood all manner of challenges other students before you never even imagined possible. We have seen you grow from clueless matriculants to consummate professionals we are celebrating today. You have had some of life's biggest challenges thrown at you, and you came outstanding. For that, I congratulate you and wish to ask the House to join me in honoring you with a massive, massive hand of applause. Now to the acknowledgements and announcements. I thank you all for making my job easier through your cooperation and my sources that turned out not to be so reliable. Please allow me to send a particular word of gratitude to all our generous sponsors: Colgate, Goodex, Eugene Brewers, Evodent, Omco, Ohasa, Prime Dental, Plan Maker, Prof. Wiltshire, Sanlam, Saspio, and also the support of iScape, our photographers, LCP audiovisual support. And it will be remiss of me not to thank my fellow hardworking marketing committee members who work tirelessly to ensure that this event is a success. Thank you, colleagues, friends who supported this, marketing committee members. Lunch will be served, which will be earlier than we planned for. I think it's not such a bad thing, so that our lives can go on. As you make your way out of the lecture hall, ushers will guide you on the ground. Please respect them and follow their lead. And all food is halal. And thank you all for joining us. So before we finally close, I will ask for the national anthem to be played, and may we all stand and sing along. Thank you.
United we shall stand.
May we remain standing? Can we have the music for academic procession?